So a lot of people don't know this about me, but I do wash the kitchen floor. It's a black and white floor, and I wanted it. I think it works well with the Coke sign kitchen, the black and white tile that's on top of the thing. I made that also over here. And when I put this all together, well, first of all, Honey Baby said, well, you need to put black grout. She said, I'm okay with it, but I want you to put black grout in here so that trash won't get in there. And that was one of the best decisions ever. Thank you, Honey Baby, for that. By the way, this cutting block lifts out, so if I want to pick it up and clean the crumbs out of it, I can. But the other thing she said was that black and white floor is really going to be hard to keep clean. It's not too hard to keep clean, in that it doesn't seem like it gets dirty really quick, but you do have to wash it pretty seriously when you get ready to wash it. And I said, that's the floor I want in the kitchen. I'll wash it. I'll take care of it. And so I do. It's my job. She's away today. She's gone down to Virginia for the graduation of some grandkids. So we're going to wash the floor this morning. I say we, as in me and Charlie, although I do realize that Charlie's probably not going to do much washing, but he's going to be around for moral support. And you can see the floor is pretty dirty. There's a lot of stuff on it, dog food and food droppings and different things. So I'm going to get this pretty cool red Coca-Cola garbage can out of here and get the vacuum and vacuum everything. By the way, I made this thing on wheels some time ago. Many of you were around and saw that. I had an old one that came from one of the cheap stores, and it wasn't much good. So I built one, and I mounted the one I built on wheels. That way I can vacuum everything and then roll it around and vacuum under it. I can also wash part of the floor and then roll it around out of the way. We used to have to pick it up, which was very problematic because the old one that we had in here was one of those cheap Chinese made things where if you picked it up, the drawers would fall out or it would bend, or you'd have to have 2 or 3 people trying to handle it carefully. You have to take everything out of it. This, you just push it around, it's good. Of course, it took me a day or two. I built it all out of heavy 3/4 inch plywood, but it was a good move. So with that said, I'm going to get that garbage can out of here, get the vacuum the whole floor, and then get out. Probably what I'm going to do is get me a clean container of water and a sponge or a brush, or maybe sometimes I use those little rags, those microfiber rags. Might get some of those. And I'll squirt on some kind of cleaner, rub it down, wet my white rag, rinse it out, do another square and do it that way, and then pour the stuff in the sink and put fresh water in it every so often. So I think that's what I'm going to do. So you're welcome to stick around and watch me do this. Any of you real men that don't think real men do kitchen work, get over it. That's all I'm going to say about that, okay? Okay. By the way, I don't do toilets. I should clarify that. If Honey Baby didn't do them, I probably would. I went to a guy's house one time and I used the toilet and it was horrible. And it was the first time I'd ever, as a man, looked at a toilet and thought that's just almost impossible to do what I need to do in that. And it made me realize that if nobody ever does toilets, they get really bad. Luckily for me, Honey Baby's level of toilet cleanliness is higher than mine, and she tends to clean them before I reach the point where I say, ooh, I have to do that. Although I have tried to be better at not making such a mess out of that. But that's a conversation that we won't have here today. Okay? Okay.